Hello, ready to ride? All right then. How many of you are there? No others to play with? I'm sorry, but sometimes it's nice to have an opportunity to get to know yourself better. Is this your first time on? Excellent. It's always great to play with experienced professionals. Now I will ask you... Poor thing. Didn't your parents give you any consonants when you were born? Too bad. Remember to be all you can be. Again, welcome to the ride, and I'll see you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by the Swiss Army Corps. Makes knives, not war. And now, here he is, the most dangerous man in trivia, Schmitty.
Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, welcome to the game. All right, we got this baby running like a fine Swiss watch. Let us ride. Buzz in and tell me how much the next question's going. That looks good. Way to grab it. Try this category. The Swiss will give him a good franking. Look no further. Here's your question. Let's suppose humorist Al Franken visits Switzerland. Considering his last name, what might the locals mistakenly want to do with him? Affix him to their knives, set his hands to the correct time, climb to the top of his head, or deposit him in a Zurich bank? Go for it! Survey says... For the curious, here's the right answer. Franken are units of Swiss currency. I can't wait to read Al's book about the experience. Swiss bankers are big fat idiots. All right, Buzz. Up next. What are ya, some sort of Swissy? Okay, put on some eye protection and complete the following analogy. Switzerland is to Axis and allies as water is to atoms and molecules, steam and ice, hydrogen and oxygen, or acids and alkalis. Switzerland remained neutral in World War II, and on the pH scale of acids and alkalis, water is completely neutral. Of course, I'm talking pure water here, and while there may be pure water in Switzerland, the crap that comes out of my tap sure as hell ain't pure. I gotta run it through a tube sock before I can drink it. Hit that buzzer and grab the... This category is... NFL Europe. Bad idea. Okay, how do you feel about $3,033? Take a gander. Suppose an NFL team replaces their offensive line guards with Swiss guards, who are what might you assume is playing quarterback? A box of chocolates, a bicycle chain, a big bag of money, or the Pope? It's yours if you want it. Bicycle chain? No, that's a chain guard. Here's the one you didn't pick. Those folks who protect the Pope are called Swiss guards. Yeah, the Pope doesn't move around too well since his back injury, but he's very uplifting in the huddle. He throws one hell of a Hail Mary. Work that buzzer to choose.
Bingo.
If you want cheese or chocolate, you have to squeeze a glando. G-L-A-N-D, 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 yum latte cappuccino.
Welcome to Gland. Remember to hit your buzzer when the first letter of the answer lights up. That's how you win the cash. If you get all 5 letters, you win the bonus. Okay, ready, set, rock me. Rodent that jumps off cliffs. Nice follow through. Planet of the blank. Ape will not kill ape. A blankite not vibing. G'day, mate. Professional suckler is a wet slut. Hello, nurse. One more letter for the bonus. Strippers cover them with pasties. Toys R Us mascot. Giraffe. Way to go. Land. That's yours. Check out your score there. Make sure everything's in order. And we're moving on. Hit the buzzer for the value on. The category is... I bet you didn't know chickens could do that. All right, pay attention. And I'm not kidding this time. A chicken farmer in Zurich runs out of schnapps, so he dispatches a chicken to Germany to get some more. The chicken travels north for 6 days and then east for 3 more until he hits the Rhine River. He crosses the Rhine and walks until he reaches a town called Schnitzel. He spends 2 days resting there, then sets out on a 4-day hike to the west. He finally reaches a town called Strudel and gets what he came for. Now, I hope you kept track of all that because I want you to tell me, why did the chicken cross the Rhine? To get schnitzel, to get schnapps, to get strudel, or to get sausage? Come on, take it! The farmer sent the chicken out after some schnapps. Schnapps. That's such a chick drink. Hit that buzzer and try to snap. The category's gonna be bordering on the French fries. Okay, little secret for you. You know why I'm not a vegetarian? Because I love burgers too much. I love them. Really, really well done. I'm talking like charred and then slathered in melted Swiss. Ah, take me now. All right, now, if I ordered a burger with Swiss cheese charred, but instead got a Swiss charred burger, what should I say to my waiter? Yuck, where'd this beet leaf come from? Chocolate on meat? Disgusting. If I wanted Jell-O for it. Swiss chard is just the leafy bits of a particular type of beet. If I don't get that meat burger quickly, somebody's gonna get a beating. Buzz in and lock. Wow, big one this time. How about this category? Is that your name or are you coughing? All right, you think you know your psychology, right? Well, I'm sorry. I gotta be honest. This is supposed to be a question about archetypes and dreams and a bunch of Swiss psychologist crap. I don't even know how to pronounce the guy's name. Really? How do you say his name? Is it this way?
Jung.
This way?
June.
This way?
Jung.
Or this way?
Giraffe.
It's yours if you want it. Oh, Jung. How very snotty. Or should I say, snooty. Yeah, I hear he was a very close friend of Freud's. Or should I say, Freud's. Slap your buzzer and we'll find out. You just got yourself quite a money-making possibility here. You want some trouble, my friend? You got it. Let's get into a dis or dat. This dis or dat category is called They Told Me This Was Chocolate. Listen up, I'm going to read off 7 items here, and you're going to tell me if it's a Swiss city or something you put in your mouth. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose some cash for each one you get wrong or don't get to. You got 30 seconds to get all 7. And we're off. Zurich City or something. Basel. Ricola. Bern. Alcorn. Nutella. Geneva. 6 out of 7. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. Buzz in for the buzz. Coming at you. Little Debbie does math. All right, get your chubby little fingers ready and see if you can complete this analogy. Little Debbie Swiss cake rolls is to cylinder as Little Debbie zebra cakes is to hexagon. Little Debbie devil squares is to pentagon. Little Debbie... Go on, do it! Little Debbie zebra cakes have 6 sides of creamy love, making them hexagonal. Tomorrow's lesson, Twinkies and logarithms. I want you to hit your buzzer and get... This one's called Business Class Less. Okay, we all know that when a big convention's in town, the local red light area tends to turn a tidy profit. Now, with that in mind, what shenanigans might you expect to see at the Geneva Convention? Scientists getting lap dances, filmmakers soliciting hookers, bankers visiting peep shows, or prisoners of war hiring strippers. Come on, take it! The Geneva Conventions are internationally recognized wartime codes of conduct regarding soldiers and civilians, including treatment of prisoners of war. And if you ask me, after these soldiers risk their lives in service, they ought to be serviced. Work that buzzer to choose the amount. I'm calling this one. It's their cross to bear. Hey, did you ever see the Swiss flag? It's red with a big white cross on it, right? All right, well, say Switzerland wants a flag that reflects its neutrality. If the new flag contains only neutral colors, what will it look like? A red cross on a white background, a white cross on a black background, a brown cross on a gray background, or a purple cross on an orange background? Go for it! Well, the first step is admitting you have a problem. Does this ring a bell? White, black, and gray are considered neutral colors. Hey, maybe they should just adopt the Jolly Roger as their national flag. Yeah, I mean, pirates are cool. They raid ships and steal loot from religious groups that are oppressed in neighboring nations and then put it all into their secret bank accounts. And of course, the Swiss, well, they would never do anything like that, would they? All right, buzz in and get your... The category is... All this peace and stability is driving me crazy! Oh no! In a violent and unexpected reversal of foreign policy, Switzerland attacks somebody! Hey, it could happen. If Switzerland uses weapons from the last foreign war they were involved in, what will you see the Swiss Army doing on CNN? Firing cannons, fighting with bayonets, shooting off machine guns, or deploying nerve gas? It's yours if you want it! Nope, Switzerland was neutral by the time World War I and machine guns came around. Their cheese looks pretty shot up, though. What do you say we check out the right answer? Switzerland's last foreign war was in 1515, so they'd probably break out the cannonballs. But the modern Swiss Army knives come equipped with scissors, corkscrews, pliers, and a toothpick, so it's not like they're completely outmatched. Buzz in and tell me how much the next... Ready for me to yodel your clue? Yeah, I bet you are. Just pay attention to this. Robinson ain't just a Swiss family. Hope you do well, or I'll be robbing some of your cash. I'm sorry. Good luck. Okay, let's check out your final score. There it is.
If you're looking for an alternative to alternative, check out the new album from White Noise, Static. Rolling Stone calls it a triumph in nihilism. Billboard says it's a sound that can be found on the radio between, well, just about everything. Static features the title track, Static. Turn that crap down. Something's wrong with the receiver. And the live version of Feedback. Static. We don't care if you get it or not.
Tonight on investigative copy.
Until recently, this sleepy Ohio town was primarily known as a test market for Olestra products. Now, religious fanatics are making a pilgrimage here to witness the miraculous weeping anus.
I was just watching TV and I felt a rumbling in my gut. Tried to make it to the toilet, but whoop, there it was.
It's beautiful. I think it's a sign from God.
There are no words to describe this man's wondrous anus, blessed by our holy Savior.
But is it really a sign from God?
I've been here for 3 days, and the anus seems to weep at regular intervals, but they're almost too regular.
I actually bottled some of the tears of the anus, and quite frankly, they have no healing properties.
I'm just a guy who likes eating chips and watching TV.
The Ohio weeping anus. God's miracle or Satan's curse?
Tonight.
From the pure mountain spring waters of Colorado to the whispering wheat fields of Montana comes whole, natural, yummy goodness. Whole, natural, yummy goodness comes in 846 nature-bursting flavors, including brand new sparkling flavin. Whole, natural, yummy goodness is made with the freshest ingredients known to science. If wrapped and stored in a cool, dry place, whole, natural, yummy goodness will become a treat passed on for generations. Whole, natural, yummy goodness from Mother Nature to your table via our laboratories. Whole, natural, yummy goodness from Organico, an Arthur Daniels Heartland company. Time now for a page from the success journey with motivational speaker and full-time dreamer, Dr. Harvey Bass.
Let me tell you the story of a small farm boy from Alaska. He grew up in poverty, often cold, often hungry, many times forced to eat his own hair for sustenance. His father, a proud man, eked out a living raising caribou and selling their hooves to be made into pencil erasers. The father expected his son to take over the family business. Well, this bright, ambitious boy had a different idea. He had what I like to call a dream. The boy, at the tender age of 12, rented a car and drove from Alaska to a small island off the coast of Florida. There, he fulfilled his dream of growing a beard, smoking big cigars, and talking in a funny accent. Yes, that man is better known to you and me as billionaire entrepreneur and respected world leader Wilford Brimley.
This has been a page from the success journey with Dr. Harvey Bass.
He's short and squat with thinning hair, protruding gut and derriere. He's got no neck, it's just not there. But I just can't avert my stare. I watch him from across the street. I hope someday that I can meet the boy from Chichen-Itza. His forehead's like a billboard sign. His eyes are red as Boone's farm wine. His nose is like a cone of pine. His lips, hey, well, they look just fine. I wave at him, but he can't see. His lazy eye can't locate me. The boy from Chichen-Itza. Decide the time is right. I finally have him in my sight. Perhaps we'll go out for